Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all the top teams for the King Croaker Dream On boss for today. We're going to lead it off with the team which is the most free-to-play friendly team from Lazarus and Nick. Throwing in front of Daimon, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Ludovic and Schmier on the Stellar Bond with the Aerostorm spell. This is very free-to-play friendly because it has no Rainier, it has no Pandora. Even Daimon could technically work at lower copies. Ludovic as well should work. And yeah, so overall just a solid free-to-play team that can get even up to 240 billion damage we should be able to hit with obviously a maxed out account. Now the top scores of today are 276 billion damage. That is the peak score hit today from a maxed out account to put everything into perspective. But of course, all of the teams are going to be using Thorin, also the twins in all of the teams. So if you can get your red charms onto the twins, that will be ideal because their charm bonus doesn't actually stack Thorin and twins onto your team. So just having them on twins should be enough to get the full value. Okay, so 16 seconds left and we're up to 230 billion damage. As you guys know, when the King Croaker puts up his shield, he takes hardly any damage, but now in this window where his shield is inactive, then you can get a lot of damage. So look, almost 243 billion damage with the free-to-play team lineup, but literally the maximum possible of this free-to-play lineup. Okay, next up we have a team from Zhao. Very interesting. This is a Rainier Mythic Plus team, which is outperforming the Pandora team if your Pandora isn't high investment. So definitely this may be the best team for a good number of players out there. Rainier in front of Schmier, Thorin in front of Daimon, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Daimon buffing up Schmier on the Stellar Bond. And this is the only team with the Star Bless spell. So do note that. And let's go ahead and run this team. 254 billion damage. That's actually higher than I was expecting. I thought even 250 billion damage was maybe the maximum potential of this team, but that's actually crazy. So this is a very good team that you can definitely run. Let's go ahead and move on to the next team. So next team is from Knight 5467. This is the Pandora team. And for some people, it may be better than the Rainier team prior to this. However, like I said, if your Pandora is not like the highest investment, then that Rainier team probably will be better. So Pandora in front of Schmier, Thorin in front of Daimon. Now this will have blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. So that is a twins change compared to the Rainier team. And Daimon buffing up Schmier on the Stellar Bond with the Aerostorm spell. Let's run this team and see, is it going to beat out Zhao's team or is actually lower, 252 billion damage. So yeah, Zhao's team honestly is really impressive. I think it might be the top team for a good number of players today. Okay, now we have some No-Baelran teams, so solo No-Baelran teams. So this is a No-Daimon version. I mean, probably you have Daimon built, but if for whatever reason you have No-Baelran built and not Daimon like highly upgraded, there's a Ludovic version. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Ludovic and Schmier on the Stellar Bond, Thorin soul pacting Ludovic, and No-Baelran in the upper right corner with the Aerostorm spell. There's going to be RNG on some of the teams today, so you will have to do multiple runs to try and get your top score. So there you have it, 255 billion damage with the Ludovic version. Not a great score, but now when we show you the Daimon team, it is substantially better. So this one is from Aimer, Sobern, and Dart. This is the Daimon version, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Daimon buffing up Schmier, Thorin soul pacting Daimon, and No-Baelran in the upper right corner with the Aerostorm spell. This one should get up to 260 billion damage. Hopefully we can hit it right away. Okay, perfect. So 260 billion damage. Pretty stable. This is the solo No-Baelran team, but it's not a huge score gap even compared to the Rainier team. Like Zhao's team got 254 for me and this is getting 260. So solo No-Baelran today in King Croaker is not creating a major score gap, unfortunately. However, solo No-Aliceth is creating a big score gap. There's a team from Shock, Thorin soul packed Schmier in front of Aliceth, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Daimon buffing up Aliceth on the Stellar Bond with the Aerostorm spell. So this is the solo Aliceth version. We have shown you solo No-Baelran that capped out basically 260 billion. So let's go ahead and run this team and see what is the potential of solo Aliceth. So 265 billion damage. So 5 billion damage higher than the No-Baelran version. And that can be useful and can create kind of like especially a sizable score gap compared to all of the other teams. However, if you have both Aliceth and No-Baelran, then you're in luck. you're going to be getting the top score of today is using both of them. So first team is from Sybil. This is a more safe version, more consistent version with the Aerostorm spell. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Baelran and Aliceth on the Stellar Bond, Thorin Soul Pacting Baelran, Shamira in front of Aliceth to get those wings from Aliceth. Okay, so this team can hit 275 billion with a maxed out account, and are we going to get it right away? Okay, we got 274 billion damage right off the bat. But this team does have the potential of getting 275 billion, is overall pretty consistent. Look at that. Like, we're 274.9, is basically 275 billion already hit. So now we're going to run the top team of today, which has the highest ceiling. This one, Tuxedo Cat, this is an RNG team. However, if you do enough runs, this is the one which is going to get your top score, even compared to Sybil's team, but only slightly. Like, Sybil's team, like we said, hit 275, but this one can hit 276 billion, and probably, maybe even closer to 277. So pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, you have Baelran and Aliceth on the Stellar Bond. Thorin Soul Pack, Baelran, Shamir in front of Aliceth with the Blood Moon spell. So we're going to use all of our remaining runs trying to hit the good RNG of this team, and hopefully it can happen. But yeah, right off the bat, we get a lower score compared to Sybil's team because this team is going to have RNG. But if you put in the runs, eventually you should hit, whoa. We hit fast. We hit a 276 billion rank 1 position in just our second run of this team. And that's going to be 276.2. Okay. So not even really close to 277. But anyway, guys, we're going to call that. That is going to be it for this video. Hopefully, using these teams, you're able to get a top score. And if there's any other team or any change you made to it, artifact, whatever, feel free to share it in the comment section. That is much appreciated and can help others out. But thanks for watching. If you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, there's a link to that in the description of this video. And please join so we can talk about everything related to AFK Journey. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is links to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. That is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.